I'm making this video. Well, first of all, hello family. But I'm making this video because I don't want you to be distracted by the BS. There's a lot of BS out here that's distracting you from what's really going on and what really matters in life. Okay? Or if you're going to, be distracted by the BS, let it help you be grateful. You know what I mean? Let it feed your gratitude that you're not in those situations and things like that. Because there's bigger things in the world going on. You know, what's going on in the Middle East and Gaza and Palestine is, it's horrible. What's going on with, Israel, Iran is horrible. They just fed our troops with steak and lobster, which if you know anything about that means, that's what they do before they send us off to war. So, just don't get too distracted with the bull crap where, you don't see what's really going on. But don't also, it's a fine line because you can't let what's really going on, distort what's going on with you. So it's a fine line, I'm not telling you not to, if you're going to look at something that makes you laugh. Look at things that, raise your vibration and stay in that place. But don't get distracted with all this bull crap. All this, a lot of this crap is, just distractions from what's really going on. Because the CIA studies magicians, or they have studied magicians. And how does a magician's trick work? He has you paying attention to one thing while the real trick is going on somewhere else. So be vigilant of that, just be aware. I know part of your mind thinks about this ain't what really matters. Focus on yourself, focus on your family, focus on your health, focus on, eating right, focus on meditating, focus on being kinder, more compassionate. I did a challenge in my old video. I challenge you to do one good thing for somebody, preferably a stranger. Do one good thing for somebody. See how it makes you feel. And, you gotta be a light in this world, man. When I do things for people, I do it from the sense of, I hope they, believe that there's good people out here. Because I believe there's good people out here. So, just keep doing your thing, but don't get too distracted, especially with the instant gratification. We gotta cut out the instant gratification. And I know what I'm saying ain't a cakewalk. I know what I'm saying is not easy. But once you're aware of it, like I said in my past videos, once you're aware of a problem, then you can start figuring out the solution. So if you're aware that you're addicted to instant gratification, that's just getting you one step closer to ridding yourself of it. So, stay in the present moment. Don't think about the past or the predictable future. The past is gone. It's never coming back. There is no tomorrow. So stay in the present moment. Stay grateful. Stay loving. Stay caring. Stay compassionate. And do God's will. And just do you. You know what I mean? Do you, but do you in a positive way. You know what I mean? Because the other way don't work, especially nowadays. See, this ain't like back in the day, guys. Even the dudes back in the day got caught. You know what I mean? But really, back in the day, they was waiting. My dad's generation, my grandfather's generation, they was able to get away with stuff. There wasn't cameras everywhere, and everybody's got cameras in their pockets, and it wasn't like that. Nowadays, it ain't worth it, man. You gonna get caught. You gonna get caught up, especially with the snitching culture now. Everybody's snitching, so you gonna get caught up, man. So just chill. Live as righteously as possible, and just try to be better. Just try to be better than you was yesterday. You know what I mean? Growth, evolution. It's inevitable. You gonna do it the easy way, or you gonna do it the hard way? All right. One love.